Hi, first grade. The first thing you're going to be working on today is in your workbook, page 46 and 47. This is a game. We have played these kinds of games before. So we're going to be practicing our memory words. Take your finger and go ahead and point to the first memory word all the way to the right. It's green and it's at the top, begins with a T. There. And go underneath. Now. Always. Because. Been. Go ahead and trace these words. And then on the pink side, you're going to trace them again. You're going to cut out all of your pieces. We've done this. You know how to do this. You can show mommy or daddy or any of your family members at home. The little boat will be your piece, your player piece. And somebody else can use anything that you have in the house, maybe a penny, another piece of blank paper. You're going to start at the front, all the way at the top where it says start. And you're going to put all of your cards face down. Take turns flipping them over, reading your memory word, and then move to that word on your game. The first person to get all the way to the end with Doc and Fritz is the winner. You can play as many times as you want. The next thing you're going to be working on today is your practice page. Practice page 36 looks just like this. There are two main ideas from the story that you read yesterday. Take your finger, point to the first sentence all the way at the top, begins with an uppercase W. We went on lots of rides. You go ahead and read it. Under that, we see, we had a fun lunch. Go ahead and read it. Now, there are 4 sentences at the bottom. These are supporting details that go with the main ideas. Some are going to be about the rides they went on, and some are going to be about their lunch that they had. You need to decide which ones go with which. Let's read the first one at the bottom together. We ate under a big, shady oak tree. So think to yourself, does that have to do with the rides that they went on or their fun lunch? Well, we can see that it says ate, so it definitely has to do with their lunch. So we would put that in this box that goes under we had a fun lunch. You're going to read the rest on your own, cut and paste into the correct boxes. Then you're going to reread the story from yesterday, A Super Day at Happy Land, remembering to look out for those long vowel words, those tricker long vowel words. And when you get to the end of your story, I want you to think back to our story from last week, The Wish. And Mrs. Elvis loved The Wish because they went to her favorite place, the beach. At A Super Day at Happy Land, where was the setting there? They weren't at the beach. If you need to look back in the story, go ahead. They were at Happy Land. They were at the amusement park. So that's how these two stories are different. Okay? So if we think about these two stories and how they're alike and how they're different, we can find some things that are the same and some things that were different. So one of the things that happened in The Wish was they splashed in the water. At A Super Day at Happy Land, did they splash in the water? Think that to yourself. We know that they went on rides and there was a water ride. But there was a problem in my a super day at Happy Land. Think about what that problem was. Yes, Alf and Edabetta got stuck on the Ferris wheel. Was that the same problem in this story, The Wish? Think about the problem in The Wish. Right. Oswald floated too far out on the tube, but luckily a girl in a sailboat saved him. The last thing you're going to do in your story, a super happy day at Happy Land, is I want you to pick your favorite page, any page that you want, and I want you to go to that page and I want you to tell somebody at home why that is your favorite page. Pick any page that you want. I want you to tell someone why that is your favorite page. Page 85 is my favorite page because I really do like the water rides. And I can see right here that they're on a ride that's in the water. And I can look in the words and see that it was called the Lucky Ducky. For writing today, you're going to be writing in your writing journal, your little writing journals that we've been working on lately, and you get to pick. You're either going to do a narrative writing, which is writing a story about a place you have gone or something special you have done. Remember to have a beginning and tell who is in the story, where and when the story is taking place. You're going to have a middle, the important events that happened, and then you're going to have an end. Usually at the end, it's going to tell us how you felt or what you learned. There's a couple things to remember. Uppercase, punctuation mark, finger spaces, nice, neat handwriting. We know Mrs. Elvis loves that. We're going to have complete sentences, and we're going to spell all the words we know correctly. Of course, if it's a big, huge word, I just want you to stretch it out the best you can. So you can pick to tell a story about something you've done already, or you can tell me an informative writing. You're going to write about an animal you know well. Okay. Your first sentence is going to tell the main topic. So that's going to tell me what animal you're talking about. And then you're going to have about 3 to 5 more sentences telling me facts. Now, remember the difference between facts and opinions. Facts are things that are true. Opinions are things that we think and feel. And everyone has their own opinion, but informative writing will have facts in it. For math today, you're going to be making bar graphs. So if you turn to page 535, you can see that there is a title in the graph and it's called Favorite Summer Activity. Who can think of the survey question for favorite summer activity? Good. We know it's going to start with a question word. What is your favorite summer activity? And there are 3 choices: swimming, boating, or water skiing. Now, your job is to go around your house and ask as many people as you can their favorite summer activity is. If there's only 2 people at home right now, that's fine. You can ask 2 people. But since we're doing a bar graph, you're going to shade in completely the whole box. So Mrs. Zalvis's favorite summer activity is swimming. So I'm going to shade in this whole box. It's a little hard for me to stay in the lines, but I'm trying my best. So that's what a bar graph will look like. You'll shade in the whole box. Okay. And if I was to ask Mr. Zalvis what his favorite summer activity was, he would also pick swimming. So I would do another box right here. So when you're completely done, they will start to look like bars. That's why they call them bar graphs. Okay. Oh, now I got to get rid of that. Oh, easy. Remember, a bar graph uses bars to show information or data. You're going to use the tally chart to make a bar graph. So on page 536, we see that there's a survey at the top, favorite healthy snack. Think in your head what the question would be for that survey. We're going to start with a question word. What is your favorite healthy snack? And there's 3 choices: apple, cheese, celery. I know that you can do all of this on your own. I know that you can read your tally chart and write your totals on your own. You're going to take the information in number 1 and add it to number 2. Okay? If you are watching this, I want you to skip numbers 3 and 4. Skip numbers 3 and 4. And under this video, I want you to vote your favorite playground activity. Is it jump rope, going on the slide, or basketball? So we're going to skip these 2. And I want you to comment under this video what your favorite playground activity is. Jump rope, slide, or basketball. Hopefully we'll be able to get enough people that we can go back and put our class's votes in. Last page, you're going to read and complete. You know how to do that, and then you have your homework. The last thing that you are going to do for today is you are going to watch a video on the food groups, the 5 fabulous food groups, and you're going to do the food groups puzzle. This page is going to be cut and glued together. If you have no page to glue onto, I want you to glue it on the back of your reading log. Okay? Your backpack page tonight will be your practicing those spelling words. Make sure that you're practicing them every day. A lot of our spelling words this week are those memory words too. Don't forget to take any pictures or send any videos of your backpack page, your reading log. I would love to see your puzzle, how your writing turned out. And I'm, again, so proud of how you guys have been working. You're doing a really, really nice job. And I know that this is so different and a little difficult, but I'm very, very proud of you.